Today is a beautiful day for science. We just had a few hours ago an M-1.95 solar flare at 1359 UTC, 17 September 2022. This event was partially occulted. As you can see, the sunspot where this is occurring from, where these loops are not in full view, and what we're seeing is the upper portions, or are the upper portions, of this event. And looking at the surface of the sun, we can see that the region has gone beyond the view of the sun, and it is still extending this energy, which means the event, the M-1.95 flare, was actually most likely more significant. Now, not much more, probably more like a M3, maybe M4. But nonetheless, this means that this region will soon be out of view of Earth, and its activity will be completely on the backside of the sun, just as it gets exciting, as it were. But as we can see, we had an exciting 48 hours of activity from this region. And looking in the last 48 hours, you can see how it's been progressively flaring decently as it restructures and reorganizes. But taking a closer look at this particular flare, I had saved the video up, but still it reset it. It's all good. Alright, here we go. It's going to take a little bit to get to there to load full extent of the video, but as we see, we look at again at the previous flares as they occur. This is 3098, and we'll see that there's actually crossing of the flares this way and this way, which is the more significant catalyst to these events, which is causing it. And there's a nice little burst, and then here's a small flare, a small flare. And this is angstrom 131, or 131 angstroms wavelengths. There's one of them. And this does is it measures the hottest and most intense points of the flare, which helps us to see where exactly the flare is coming from. And in this case, it showed very nicely the exact loops that we're crossing. And here we go, starting to get up to point. And here we're going to see the current M1.95 as registered. And this one came with a CME. Now this CME is not Earth directed, so this is very much projected to the backside and to the forward of Earth's orbit, so will not play any part in the solar weather for Earth. Here we go, right there, beautiful. Yeah, this was not nearly as clean of a flare as the other two prior. There's a lot of plasma movement at that tail end of this. So once again, taking another look at it, we can see, let's pull you up there, right there, you can see that plasma movement, and here is coming down some of that plasma as plasma rain. But there's definitely a CME associated, but once again, not towards Earth. Cheers and science on.